The world has turned upside down in the point of view of the SEC. Not only the 2 SEC lawyers convicted for fraud in major crypto case, but this just came out literally right now. Ripple has filed its opposition to the SEC's motion for remedies and entry of final judgment, guys. Now, I'm no lawyer, obviously, duh, but let's see what Ripple has to say, state right within the document, guys. Now, if we go all the way up here, so this is the public version, guys. The remedies in this case should reflect its facts. It seems like, just reading a little bit of this document, Ripple is very confident, guys. So that's a relief. Well, obviously, Ripple is a 12-year-old financial technology company that has played a key role in developing innovative technologies that use the open source XRP Ledger blockchain. Its ODL on-demand liquidity service generates real value by making cross-border payments faster, more transparent, and more cost-effective. Right? So that just right there, guys, especially with what's happening around the world geopolitically, that should tell you all you need to know, is that Ripple will be good to go. We'll have the green light. XRP already has green light, as in it's not a security. The XRP ledger is literally the standard. Why? Look at all the others. Look at all the other blockchains, guys. Solana literally dies once in a while. Bitcoin, the transaction fees are very high. You can't even transact at this point because of the halving. Ripple has publicly acknowledged that ruling and does so again now. It has changed the way it sells XRP and changed its contracts to avoid the problems identified by this court. But it talks about a lot of other stuff, guys. I will have this document down below if you guys would like to read it fully. Now let's go to the meat and potatoes of it, or the ending, such as the conclusion, guys. And over here it says, let's see, the court should deny, so this is conclusion, the court should deny the SEC's requests for an injunction, for disgorgement, and for prejudgment interest, and should impose a civil penalty of no more than $10 million, guys. That's insane, right? Wow. What was it, from 2 billion, if I'm not mistaken, guys, or around there, all the way down to 10 million, right? So what's the next steps? I'm not sure myself. I'm guessing they're going to be talking it out, guys, or going back and forth. But somebody pointed out they're expecting 5.89 million. And here we go, guys. Beautiful. This is what I was waiting for from Stuart Alderodi, the Chief Legal Officer at Ripple. Our opposition to the SEC's request for $2 billion in penalties for legacy institutional sales is now public, in a case that had no allegations or findings or recklessness of fraud, and in which Ripple won on significant issues, and the SEC's ask is just more evidence of its ongoing intimidation against all of crypto in the United States, right? So bashing the SEC at this point in time, guys. What's happening with the SEC is like, I don't know, right? It's all falling apart over there. Is everything okay? I'm not sure myself, but we remain confident that the judge will approach this finals remedies phase fairly. So what do we think, guys? Right? Yeah, pretty sure this is in the bag. I think $10 million is more than fair. The SEC should settle and move on. This is not going to get any better for them or Gensler. So, in my opinion, guys, just from the Riddler's perspective, it has to be a significant number, as in, again, if it's under 10 million, 5.89 million, or 58 million, right? Nobody knows, guys, but I guess whatever it is, 31 million, 13 million, I don't know, whatever it may be, it'll probably be significant. The SEC lost the XRP case, and they still have the nerve to demand $2 billion from Ripple, guys. Wow, I'm so bullish. This is insane, right? Some people are saying this is going to be dragged on for literally ever, guys. I don't know. I guess we'll have to just wait and see to see what happens next. But remember, they remain confident that the judge will approach this final remedies phase fairly. Not to mention, just to add on to the embarrassment of the SEC, It seems like Ripple has filed a motion to strike new expert materials. The SEC submitted in support of its motion for remedies and entry of final judgment as well. This was from a few hours ago, guys, and basically Ripple asserts that the SEC's remedies declaration should be completely dismissed. The SEC depended on expert witness testimony to produce it, which was submitted well past the deadline for remedies experts. Ripple was not given the opportunity to depose the witness. The SEC's dirty tactics once again on display for the world to see, guys, right? So, wow. It seems like the SEC keeps getting embarrassed, guys, and here's a quick summary of it. Basically, the SEC introduced new expert materials from a new expert witness named Andrea Fox after the discovery deadline had passed. Ripple asserts that this late submission violates the agreed upon schedule and the rules set forth by the Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 26A, which are designed to prevent one side from gaining an unfair advantage by withholding evidence until the last minute, a practice known as sandbagging. And Ripple is requesting that court to exclude the SEC's late disclosed expert materials to maintain fairness of the court and to prevent any undue advantage that might arise from the SEC's late disclosure. In other words, Ripple will get this. I'm 99% sure she will strike this, guys, right? Which is going to be positive for Ripple. So what are you guys' thoughts about what's happening, guys? I still can't believe it that it has been dragged on for this long. But hopefully, okay, here's my theory, guys. The case concludes either at the same time as the Federal Reserve cuts rates or after the black swan occurs. Either or, it has to be one of the two, guys. But the SEC will continue to lose crypto court cases. Institutions have noted in various publications how weak the SEC cases are and how significant the recent crypto legal wins have been for the industry. These wins will continue as the SEC is revealed to be inadequate regulators. Why? Because emergence from a prolonged crypto winter and pivotal moments such as the Ripple ruling. Executive summary. Looking ahead to 2024, from a Wild West to a regulated realm, the digital asset industry is set for transformation, guys. Right. Exactly. So that's what it seems like, right? They're probably going to kick Gary Gensler out and bring upon a new chairman. Crypto emerged from the ashes in 2023. Among the positives for 2023, a succession of encouraging court rulings, including landmark wins by Grayscale and Ripple Labs, top financial institutions putting their weight behind crypto. Right. So again, look at that. The BlackRock and these other institutions that literally control the SEC, the government, and everything else, guys, are backing cryptos, such as Bitcoin, or perhaps Ethereum and XRP. Think about that. Obviously, the SEC already lost. Now, financial advice. Not to mention, we have more positive news and catalysts for price explosion in the future for XRP. Today in Dubai at the World Blockchain Summit, Ripple sitting next to Circle, speaking at length about how stablecoins can continue to play a huge role in bridging the gap between traditional finance and decentralized finance, guys. Right? Well, you look at that. So supposedly, Ripple right here is right by Circle USDC, guys. And you know what's fascinating? Talking about stablecoin today. Because talking about stablecoins today, Ripple comes out literally today, a couple hours ago. The global financial system is experiencing a unanimous increase in demand for stablecoins centered around utility, liquidity, and trust. The benefits of Ripple stablecoin include enterprise-grade, compliance-first, transparency, liquidity on a decentralized exchange, guys. Right? So this thing is a damn explosion, guys. Right? Because this will, again, as they stated themselves, bridge the gap between traditional finance and decentralized finance. So now you guys see how, what is it called? BlackRock backs Coinbase, right? But BlackRock themselves love USDC as well. Because do you think BlackRock or these other institutions trust USDT? No. Why? It's not even made in America. That's number one, to be honest. Ripple is, right? Circle is. So instead, they'll have trust in a trusted entity such as USDC, right? For their preferred stablecoin. But what about when Ripple comes into play? Exactly. More news, because when everything becomes tokenized, guys, there's no longer a need for the term cross-border. It all becomes asset to asset, and the two is XRP, right? So asset XRP, so asset to XRP, then back to the other asset, as in this right here, guys.
CBDC can provide a means to bridge disparate currencies through XRP. Its inherent interoperability can allow for connection with other central bank ledgers for efficient cross-asset and cross-border transactions.
And this is literally what the SEC is trying to stop. Are you serious, guys? Right? Do you think they're going to stop this whole plan that has been set from the beginning of time to bring upon a new financial system? Because these people already knew how the world events were going to play out. Obviously, because they had it on a blueprint. And not to mention, the SEC has definitely gotten the call beforehand to stop Ripple. Or no, not stop them. Scratch that. To delay the plans. Why? Because now the world is getting ready. Do you guys see the events that are happening around the world about these other countries going against each other and whatnot? And supposedly now they need something neutral. And what is it? It's literally this right here, guys.
Cross-border transactions. This can be done with cross-issuance using XRP as a bridge currency or via cross-ledger communication protocols. This reduces the risk that institutions are forced to accept when transacting across multiple networks or currencies in the current system. A Ripple.
There we go, right? That's so beautiful, guys. I'm actually super excited, right? Ripple USD stablecoin, XRP crypto utility. So not to mention, wait, Ripple's literally targeting every other avenue, right? Becoming the Amazon of the crypto sphere. Isn't that interesting? Guys, let people be asleep, because little do they know is that even they themselves are stating that XRP will be the heart of the new financial system. Check this out.
So let's overlay adoption of blockchain and digital assets. They've proven value. So part of the first turn, feasibility, certainly. And now we're seeing these use cases get into the bottom of that first turn, economic viability. And there's some exciting initiatives we heard about at Cybos around interbank payments, delivery versus payments, for example, correspondent banking, messaging, cross-border, interbank, intrabank, intracompany, and importantly, when we get to the ESG, the S part, remittances. So lots of interesting energy there. And we're seeing cryptocurrencies like XRP, Stellar Lumens, and stablecoins like USDC playing an important role in getting that wheel to turn and deliver the internet of value. So
look at that, guys. The internet of value, XRP, XLM, right? Come on. It's too simple, guys. And not to mention, this will obviously have a play with the charts, because XRP is starting to awaken. You guys ready? I am. Let's get the show on the damn road. Let's go. Not beneath your voice. But anyways, that's what See ya.